friends! It's time yet again for another chapter of our book, the second book of Dory Phantasmagory. As always, we're going to review what we read the day before. So, Chapter 2, we read this yesterday, Best Friends Forever. Now I'm going to pause and I want you to think, what was Chapter 2 all about? Do your best to remember. Okay, now I'm going to tell you. So, Chapter 2 was when Dory went to school, her first day of school for this school year, and she met her so-called best friend. She's sitting right there. If you remember her name, it's Rosabelle. Now, Rosabelle is feeling pretty uncertain about Dory in this chapter, but Dory loves Rosabelle. So as they go on, Dory tries to play with Rosabelle, and then Rosabelle shows her all the skirts that she's wearing, and then Dory's really trying to impress her by drinking lemon juice. Is that she's always there and I can ask her any question that I want. And I hope that Dory is able to find a best friend, like my best friend. Now, lucky for you, today we get to read 2 chapters. So I was looking through our next couple of chapters and they're both pretty short. So we get to read 2 of them today. So I'm going to start with chapter 3, called Chicken Soup. By the time I got home from school, Rosabelle's name has popped right back into my head. This time, it stays forever. Did you hear about my best friend Rosabelle? I asked Luke and Violet. About 10 times already, says Violet. Well, she's extremely poofy, and she doesn't have a lot of teeth, and she wears a crown. Not another monster, says Luke. Forget it, I say angrily. I wait until he walks away and then I jump on top of him. Rascal, he yells, but then he laughs because it was such a good surprise attack. And then we wrestle and then he drags me around on the floor. My favorite. When Luke gets bored playing with me, I go upstairs to my room. I open the door and I'm shocked. The floor is covered in paper. It looks like Mary has been making rows and rows of letters all day. I'm practicing the alphabet. Look at these S's. See how good I would be at school? Don't you think you should bring me? She says, holding pages and pages of S's. Such a mess in here, I say. They listen to you? I asked her. Mostly, she says. Okay, what else happened? I asked her. Mr. Nuggy called lots of times, she says. Mr. Nuggy called me? That's not how it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to call him. He's my fairy godmother, I say. Well, he said he had an emergency. What kind of emergency could he have? I'm the one with emergencies. I don't know. I couldn't understand him. He was balking. Balking? What does that mean? And it sounded like barking from a cave or something. There was an echo. A cave? Why would he be in a cave? Quick, give me a banana. It's ringing. Shh. Hello? Dory, 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 says an evil voice. I knew you would call. I'd recognize that voice anywhere. Mrs. Gobblecracker? Oh no, he's never going to turn my school into a pancake now. Don't eat my fairy godmother. What are you doing? Violet suddenly appears in my doorway. Please tell me you aren't playing Mrs. Gobblecracker, she says. I'm in the middle of an important call, I tell Violet in my dead serious voice. Okay, fine, she says, turning away. I guess you don't want to talk about school. Or Rosabelle. Wait, I do, I say, and drop the banana. So you do? So did you play with Rosabelle at recess? She asks. Uh-huh, I say, even though it's not true. It was really fun. What did you guys play? She asks. We played, mermaid puppies? I say the first two words that pop into my head. Mermaid puppies, she says. Huh. Maybe Violet has a feeling that I'm not telling the truth, because then she says, you should plan your outfit for tomorrow. Wear something that Rosabelle will like. Okay, good idea. I need to know when, but she has already hung up. Without Mr. Nuggy, I'm on my own, and now Mary is so jealous of Rosabelle, she's having a fit. I don't care that she can draw nostrils. And look, I'm missing teeth too. What's the big deal about that? I hope she trips in her tiny heels. So I have nothing left to do but wait for Mrs. Gobblecracker to call back and plan my outfit. So, this is the last page of chapter 3. It says 9 pairs of underwear, 3 pairs of leggings, 4 shirts, and 3 pairs of socks. So maybe that's going to be her outfit for next school day. And we're going to jump right into chapter 4 and get going on that. Chapter 4, Get Out of the Sticky Frogs. The next morning, I wake up early because I need time to put on my outfit. It might take a while to put all that on. When I come down for breakfast, Violet says, "Why do you look weird?" During circle time, I have to wait forever and forever for my turn to speak. Everyone in this class has something to say. I went to the zoo and tripped and got a scrape. My dog threw up this morning. I found this tiny sparkly gem at the park, and then I lost it, and then I found it, and then I lost it again. I wait and wait for my turn to speak, and while I'm waiting, I'm imagining that all the kids on the rug are newborn hamsters. My mom ran out of mayonnaise, so she put butter on my sandwich. If I bend my arm backwards like this, it hurts. Did you know that the number a billion has 9 zeros? I snap out of it when it's Rosabelle's turn. My dragon is covered in Band-Aids. The sun is crouching. I gotta move over. Your stuffed animal? Says the teacher. How cute! No, says Rosabelle, shaking her head with a frown. I can think of. I have a great game we can play today. I'm starting to think that maybe Rosabelle has an imaginary life also, just like Dory. Because are dragons real? I don't think so. Can we pretend that all the kids are baby hamsters and you are trying to catch us and put us in a suitcase? My teacher says, that sounds like a very fun game you a baby hamster named Marvin. At lunch, I can barely talk to Rosabelle because George won't stop talking about the hamster game. Let's be hamsters with really bad manners. And we eat garbage, and we're hiding from the police. The police want to capture all the hamsters and sell us to make hamster burgers. Raise your hand if you hate hamster burgers. George says, raising his hand. Gross, I say, but it does sound like fun. Who wants my healthy food? I say to Rosabelle. I show her my 9 pairs of underwear, 3 pairs of leggings, 4 shirts, and 3 pairs of socks. Now we're like twins, I say. We both have secret clothes. She says, studying me carefully. So you're padded. Is it for protection? Is it like armor? I don't know how to answer that. Well, it could be. Rosabelle, come on. The hopscotch girls are calling again. They were in my class last year, she says to me before they pull her away. I take off 3 sweaty shirts, then I follow her to the hopscotch game. Bubbling hot lava! Jump out! Jump out! Quick! I yell. All the girls stop and look at me. What? They keep looking at me. Do you want to play? One of the girls asks me. Not really, I say, as I run away. I wander around the schoolyard and watch what everyone else is doing. There are girls galloping like horses. Nay! There are kids playing house, but their house burned down and now they're I stomp over to her. What are you doing here? I ask angrily. Do you want to exercise? She says. Okay, just this once, I say. But then go home. Okay, that was our 2 chapters. Chapter 5 is called Ring, Ring, Ring. What is that? Looks like a little dragon. Okay, little sneak peek. Here we go. What do you think is going to happen with Rosabelle and Dory? Are they going to be friends or are they not going to be friends? So you think about that. Maybe think of a reason why you think it's going to happen or not going to happen. And I will see you for chapter 5 tomorrow. Have a great day.